Today I'm going to be starting off with the Smashbox eyeshadow primer. It's really silky and not tacky at all, which is why I really like it. And the eyeshadow palettes we're going to be using today are the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia and Urban Decay's Naked palette. We're going to start off with that shade Naked with a flathead shadow brush, and this is just going to be our base color, so we're going to place that all over the lid with tapping motions. We are then going to go in with that shadow Creep, and this is going to be our lid color. So we're just going to place this right on the lid, and we're not going to worry about blending it yet. Then going in with our Modern Renaissance palette, we're going to take that shade Real Girl and a Sephora eyeshadow blending crease brush. And this is going to be our transition color. So in the crease and up on the brow bone just a little bit, blending into that Creep shade. Then taking that shade Red Ochre and a Sephora crease brush, we are just going to place this right in our crease, blending in between that Creep shade and our Real Girl shade. We're also going to take that Red Ochre shade and place that on the outer lid as well. Then we're going to take that Real Girl shade again and then just blend everything together. Then we're going to go back in with that shade Creep and then just deepen the lid color. Then we're going to take Creep with a smudge brush from Sephora, and this is just going to go along our bottom lash line to smoke it out. Then with a different smudge brush, number 86 from Sephora, a little fluffier, we're going to take Red Ochre again and blend out that Creep shade with it. Then taking the Marc Jacobs Blacker eyeliner. If you're looking for a black eyeliner that stays really well, this is the one. We're going to tightline, so on that top waterline, and we're also going to take it on the bottom waterline as well. When it comes to the bottom waterline, we're only taking it to about the tear duct, otherwise it'll close off our eye if we go all the way in, making our eyes appear smaller. Then going in with our Givenchy mascara. This is the one with the 3 balls. Taking our Huda Beauty lashes in Samantha, as well as our Duo eyelash glue in the dark tone. I like this one because it dries black on the lash band instead of a white color. While we're waiting for our lash glue to dry down a little bit on our falsies and get a little more tacky, we're just going to apply our mascara. Once the lash glue is tacky enough, we're just going to place those lashes down where we want them and then press them down on the outside and make our way to the inside. Then I like to go in with my angled brush and just press it down along the lash line so it's perfectly in place. And then just to make sure my lashes are connected to the falsies, I just like to press them together. And then of course just apply mascara to the bottom lash line as well to complete the eye look. So for the brows, I'm going in with the Anastasia Duo powder in the shade Chocolate, as well as the Anastasia angled brush with the spoolie at the end. So to start off, I'm just going to take that dark shade and I'm going to outline my brows. For myself, I like to overdraw my arch just a little bit to make it appear as if I have more of an arch. And then once I have my brow outlined, I just go in with that same dark side of that duo powder and fill in the back half of my brows. So then going in with that lighter shade on the duo powder, we are just going to use this to fill in the front of our brows. So when I do the front of the brow, I like to do upward motions with the brush to go with the hairs. I don't place as much color in the front of the brows just so I have that tapered effect, so it's not such a blunt start. And then I just blend the shades together so it doesn't look like two different shades, it just looks like one going into the other.
What are you doing?
A tutorial!
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Then going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in the shade Y31, we are going to use this to outline the brows and just clean them up. Then taking the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, we are just going to use this to tame down the brows and keep everything in place. Now for the face, we are going to prime with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless. I just take about a pea-sized amount of that and place it everywhere. Then taking our Makeup Forever HD stick, this is a full coverage foundation in the shade Y365. My favorite way to apply this is with a beauty blender. It just creates a more airbrushed finish, and we're just going to tap that all over the face. This is one of my favorite foundations because it's very long wearing. It also has a dewy finish, so if you like more of a mattified finish, you might not like this foundation as much. Then taking the Hourglass Finishing Powder in Luminous Light, we are going to apply this all over the face. This is more of like a shimmering face powder, so it adds extra glow and dew to the skin. Then going back with that same concealer and only about a pea-sized amount for the whole face, I'm going to take that to lighten up under my eyes and also place in all my highlighted areas, so along my nose, chin, and forehead. I'm also going to take it along the side of my nose as well because I feel like that area on my face is a little darker. Taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder and baking this under the eyes as well as all the other highlighted areas. Then going back in with that Hourglass powder, and we are going to concentrate it more on where we're going to put our contour so the contour blends more easily and doesn't become blotchy. Then taking our Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit, we're going to take that first contour shade and use this to define our cheekbones. So taking that along by the ear and then bringing that out along the cheekbone. Since we're going for a darker, more dramatic look today, we are going to go into that darker contour shade and just deepen up that contour. If you are more fair than I am, just stick with that lighter contour shade because this may be way too dark for you. If you are going in with this darker shade, just really make sure to blend it out. Even if you're going with just the lighter contour shade, make sure to blend that out.
You're really into it. Let me give a big old lip mark on the side of your face.
Okay.
Can I put lipstick on first? Man, what are you video? Oh, I didn't know you were videoing. I'm sorry.
Before you jump the gun on anything,
Then going in with the warmer bronzer shade, we are going to use this to warm up the contour so it blends into our blush a little better, as well as just add warmth and definition around the forehead and jawline. Then going in with that Laura Mercier translucent powder again, we are going to use this to clean up our contour as well as just define it a little better. Then taking my ultimate favorite blush by MAC in the shade Peaches, and that same brush we used to contour, which is the 79 brush by Sephora, I'm just going to tap my blush along the top of the contour, blending it down into the contour shade, just so it doesn't look like two different colors, and then really focus that on top of the actual cheekbone. For me, I feel like the tapping motion helps me control how much blush I'm putting on, so I'm not overloading it and making it too blushy. Now for everyone's favorite part, the highlight, we're going to take the Anastasia Glow Kit Sun Dipped in the shade Summer, and we're going to use this to really lighten up the face and make that glow. Yes! I like to glow everywhere, so I take it along my nose, Cupid's bow, and then I just take whatever is left on my brush and place it everywhere else. And now our translucent powder has been baking long enough, so we are just going to take our brush and remove that. For my lips, I'm going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Copenhagen and place this all over my lips.
Thanks to Rat-a-Tat for letting me steal their beat. It's very kind of them. They're nice guys. Anyway, happy Easter weekend, I guess. I'm about to go up to Philly. I'll tell you why I chose this beat. I was driving
To create an ombre effect, I'm going to take the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Midnight and place that on the corners of my mouth, blending it, and then going back in with the shade Copenhagen just to finish blending it out. So that is going to finish our fall vampy makeup look for today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you